So at PEN America, we've worked for a long time on the issue of banned books, but we used to do it a couple of times a year. We'd find out about a book that had been removed from the shelves in a school. We'd usually write a letter, and very often the book was put back on the shelves. Over the last year, we've seen something drastically different. We've documented more than 2,500 books that have been banned across the United States. We're seeing books banned wholesale, where there are lists of books, sometimes lists that have been prepared to be resources for the teaching of subjects like diversity, and those lists are taken lock, stock, and barrel and banned in school systems, and even sometimes legislatively in entire states. And to us, this is a really disturbing resort to censorship here in the United States. We treasure the First Amendment, the restriction on government's ability to interfere with speech. But what we see here is authorities, whether it's state legislators or school boards, stepping in and saying these books are no good, these books should be off limits. And overwhelmingly, the books that they are targeting are those that cover stories of people of color, books by people of color, books about LGBTQ communities. So you can see what it is that they are targeting. They're narratives that in these communities people think are somehow threatening, that they depart from the mainstream, and they're trying to silence them and deny children the opportunity to engage with these ideas. And for some children, particularly LGBTQ kids who may be very isolated in their communities, these books can be a real lifeline. We've heard from librarians that they feel the books can actually save lives. If someone feels their identity is so marginal and so stigmatized, and there's nobody that they can connect with, to read a story about someone who's gone through the same thing and recognize that there may be a future, there may be a community you can connect with, can be a real lifeline. And so we are pushing back. We're empowering communities, librarians, teachers, families to resist this overt censorship, to say that books belong on the shelves, that children have a right to read and to explore and to gain knowledge. And yes, we can debate in some instances what is the right age level for a book, but the answer cannot be banning and censorship.